his electoral area or his constituency, I beg your pardon. Albert Akuka Alanzuya is a member of parliament for Garu. Honorable, you're welcome to Eyewitness News.
Good evening, Umaro. Thank you for having me this evening. The name is Alalzuga.
Apologies, I mispronounced that. Apologies.
Yes.
I've just heard from your colleague from Timpani, your neighboring constituency. What is the account of what you received from your end? Were there any assaults on your constituents, or it was always all restricted to Timpani?
Thank you very much. Let me say that a larger share of the brutalities happened in Garu. One of the communities in Timpani was affected. That is Buguri. But I can say on authority that a lot of the brutalities occurred in Garu. So I'm sure I listened to part of what the account she gave. It is true that yesterday, I think the thing even started on 28th, somewhere around midnight through to dawn. The residents of my constituency were waking up from bed and beaten mercilessly, particularly the young people. Some were even, I'm told, having some Quranic recitals in the mosque at the Zungu area there. They pounced on them and beat them mercilessly in the name of trying to retrieve weapons. I was talking to the commander, one of the commanders this evening, to find out whether they actually got some weapons out of this. He was saying that, yes, they got some weapons, and I said, look, I want to see those weapons that you really got. Because the point is that this is a democratic nation that we spend so much energy trying to work and to ensure that Ghana is one of the best democracies we have in Africa. And the military, at the least provocation, picks on the civilians who use their tax money to pay them and acquire the weapons you are holding, beat them to pulp, sometimes mercilessly without even recourse to their health. I was told that yesterday at dawn, some people were forced to drink water from the gutter. What is the health implication of that they have just done? This may cost somebody the rest of his or her life. Why from this kind of impunity? Are we living in a banana state? Why should the Ghana military, do this? And I would want to find out who sanctioned this action. I want to find out who ordered the action. I've read the letter from the National Security, which is raising some of the allegations that are unfounded. This is a face-saving statement they are making. I want to call on government to investigate this thing thoroughly. First, the allegation they are raising about the youth confronting a national security vehicle, I want that to be investigated too, and to find out who actually acted. As I speak to you, they have arrested some youth. Some of the young people they have arrested, there are some, including the assemblyman. I heard the eyewitness account says that the assemblyman and some other youth are those who actually prevented the national security operative from being linked. And so somebody who has rather worked to help save somebody's life, now he's been beaten. I'm told they are hospitalized in Tamale. You see, they are saying that they are holding them for investigation. These people have been beaten to pulp. They are under medical care now. Why should we do this as a military? There's a lot of insurgents around. If you think you have that knowledge, please go and save those people. We don't think that, look, the whole area, Garu, Boku, Pusiga, Tempani, and the rest, the insurgents in the neighboring countries, a lot of the people have flooded, they have run into the area. So if you need intelligence, you should rather work with the local people. You don't go and beat them. What knowledge was anybody from Accra with whatever training that you have? If you go there and you don't interact with the local, what intelligence are you going to pick? What information are you going to get? And I'm reliably informed that they did not even interact with the police commander, the BNI, and other officers, security officers on the ground. You move from Accra to go and a location that you have no any knowledge about. What intelligence are you going to gather over there?
So your understanding is that these are not even local soldiers; they are national soldiers who came from Accra for this operation.
They are not so. They are these national security officers. I'm not sure. Well, I don't really know. I can't distinguish, but I know national security officers, soldiers. I don't know them because these people are not in uniform. Sometimes I'm unable to distinguish, but I am told that these people were not in uniform and they are officers who came on for intelligence gathering. So
not the ones in the vehicle. I'm referring to the ones who came to do the attack, the ones who came to assault the people. They
are military officers. They are military. They are soldiers who came to do the beatings. There were over 200 people who besieged the whole of Garu Township, waking people from bed.
And they are from Upper East region or from Accra?
No, I think we don't really know. Now we are rather asking for more information on this.
So as a member of parliament, there was no proud discussion about what happened in your area before the invasion?
This chief executive himself doesn't even know. He was also woken from bed. I spoke with the chief executive. I spoke with the police commander. The military arrived in the place there before. When we started calling the commander to find out, he wasn't picking his phone. We tried getting the BNI. He wasn't picking his phone. I got the regional minister around 3 a.m. and he said that he wasn't aware of any action like that. So I don't know who ordered them, because if the regional minister is the head of security in the region, this chief executive is the head of security in the district, and these government representatives who don't know. I don't know who sanctioned it. Is it the commander? This is abuse of power. This is abuse of the uniform. And I think that this must be investigated, and thoroughly those who are found culpable must be punished. Because it is one too many. It appears military is because they have misbehaving, excuse my word. I think that that action in Garu is unwarranted, is uncalled for, is barbaric, is not something that should be witnessed in this decade, in this time of the modern world. I do not think that they should apologize. The high command of the Ghana Armed Forces must apologize to the people of Garu and Ghanaians at large. This is unacceptable.
Finally, I've asked your colleague already, what options are available for you as a member of parliament? How are you going to trigger these options if you plan to?
The options is that we, apart from calling for investigation, we will have to take this matter to stride to investigate it and probably call the military to order. This is not right, because this is just torture of people, the abuse of their human rights, and in this manner. I don't see why we call ourselves a democracy, and every now and then we find military, even entering parliament, and butchering people, and it is unacceptable. Let's not allow this thing to continue. As Ghanaians, let every Ghanaian condemn this action, and let the Ministry of National Security know that this is not they should not encourage this. You shouldn't encourage the military, because the military is paid to defend us and to defend the territorial integrity of the country, not to brutalize Ghanaians. This is unacceptable.
Thank you so much for speaking to us.
Thank you, Omaro.
That's the Honorable Albert Akuka Alazuga. He's Member of Parliament for Garu.